La 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 la. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not that Lola. Let's see what this is about. Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Take Two review. This week's Take Two review is Lola from 2022, I believe. This is an odd time travel movie. There's really no time travel in it, but it does involve time. It's about this pair of sisters. They're orphaned, and one invents this machine where she can hear and see the future. They just dial into a certain date, and they use it to their advantage for a while, to gain wealth and other things. And then the British military, they're also in the UK, I may have forgotten to mention that, but the British military realizes there's a great radio signal, like a big radio signal that they can't figure out, and they think it's spies, so they keep trying to track them down. Also they send out broadcasts to try to save people, because it's in the time of the Blitz. And they've seen through Lola, the machine, that, lots of people will die in the Blitz. But they eventually get found out, and they decide to work with the government, But where they've been exposed to the future, they're, more more liberal, more, just more hip, you could say, than the people around them. Although they're trying to do good, all their help actually backfires eventually. Like the British get way ahead of where they should have been in the war. But then the Nazis figure out something's going on, and they send out a trick message. And the UK ends up getting invaded. I won't tell you how the movie ends, but I thought the movie was a unique time travel type thing, sort of alternate history. And I'm always a fan of alternate history stuff. Sometimes, it can go really nowhere, I know a lot of people, at least a lot of people here in America, I always think, you like alternate history, oh, you just like, what if the South won the Civil War? Or what if the Nazis won? Well, those are two big themes in that. But my favorite series is 1632, and that's where a little West Virginia town gets transported back to the 100 Years' War, or 30 Years' War, I can't remember which war it is, in Germany, in 16, I think it's the 30 Years' War, but they get transported back to 1632 Germany, and that's alternate history too, because it would make a definite altered history of that dimension that happened in. But this, it's interesting. I mean, it's a Severin release, so I don't know how wide of audience, at least here in the States, this will ever see. But if you have the chance to watch it, like, I'm sure it will probably end up on Shudder, even though it's not horror, and then by proxy end up on AMC's AMC Plus, maybe on Prime, so you could possibly be able to stream this. And it's worth a stream. It's worth a pickup too if it sounds interesting to you. I mean, I wouldn't pay the full price if you were just tangentially interested, but like I said, it's fun, and it's short too. I mean, if they tried to stretch this premise over 2 hours, it might be a little bit much. But it's like running times 80 minutes, and actually, if you take out the credits, it's like 75 minutes. So it's right there in the sweet spot. So, yeah, that's all I have for this week. We'll see y'all next week with something else. Probably another Tavern movie because I have a lot in my backlog. Anyways, see y'all then. Bye bye.